Here we go. Losers finals, the run back. Rich versus Leazure. And I know that Rich in particular wants vengeance. In particular, he had such a close game, but at the last final moments, Leazure was able to make a spectacular comeback. Not even bothering with Samus. It looks like we're going all Peach as game number 1 gets underway on Losers finals at Absolute Battle.
Interesting. All right. I wonder. So I think that he wants to use Peach to first do this, have turnips in play, but also have that down smash, that kill potential, ready to go.
Yeah, that down smash can be really great. And I think that Peach has a lot of good options of ensuring that Falcon doesn't make it onto the stage. I've seen Armada versus Dark Rain, and that was one of the saddest things that I think I've ever seen, was because I love Dark Rain as a player so much, just watching Armada just get him off stage one time and then continuously throw turnips, make it so that he couldn't ever make it back on stage. I think that was either like 7 stocks or 8 stocks. It was rough. It was rough. It was nearly a double 4 stock, if I remember correctly. But that being said, Falcon does have some pretty solid tools. It's just that at the really high levels, not a lot of Falcons understand how to play against a really high level Peach. But I think so like these mid to lower levels, it's definitely a very doable matchup for Falcon.
It could definitely be a knockdown drag out at times too. Between both these characters, they have attacks that just lay on tons of percentage so fast, so quickly.
Oh, that is really rough. Not what you want to see.
Okay, so let's see what he can do to make up for it. It's not like it's a terrible deficit. It's just that feeling where it's like, oh, I had this nice little lead. Oh, gosh. And then it all turns. Such a rough moment.
Ooh. I was going to comment earlier on how I like some of the spacing that we saw from the Nairs on Leisure's side, because they would be just outside of the range where Peach could get a shield grab. But, ooh, once again, that's been his bailout option. He'll do an air dodge away as the option to avoid the combo follow-up. I think Rich has been doing that pretty much this entire tournament. So I'm curious to see if Leazure might do something to bait that out from Rich and then punish it with maybe like a delayed knee or something.
I like delayed knees.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
I mean, if he's fortunate and his combo game is crisp enough, he won't even need to worry about the air dodge.
See, this is what's so difficult, is with down smash, even when you shield it correctly, you can't necessarily get the punish can't necessarily get the adequate punish that you're looking for, because it's so safe at times, right? So you have to really plan out, this is how I'm going to punish it, or this is how I'm going to avoid it. You have to make a conscious decision. Ooh, knowing the knee was coming, he had his back to the wall. It made perfect sense for him to go for that. And
Battlefielded. That's rough.
But no, you hate to see that kind of thing happen.
It happens. It was kind of cool because Leazure was going for that final knee off stage. Maybe it had a slight overextension with it, but either way, Rich was unable to make it back, and I guess it just kind of worked out. We did see 2 stocks that Rich kind of threw away a bit there.
Yeah.
So I think that overall, I think Rich is a... Oh, what?
My gosh.
Okay, wake up Stitch? Okay, what?
Lilo and Stitch? It was good early morning cartoon. It was really good.
I thought Lilo and Stitch... Dude, Ohana means family, dude.
Ohana means family. And Stitch Face usually means death.
Yeah. Stitch Face means no one gets left behind.
Oh, my goodness. There's the down throw. No knee. But it's a good follow-up.
Yeah. What was that grab? What? What was she grabbing?
His big toe. That's it. Only explanation. Let me hold you in place by your ankle.
But that's the thing. Those platforms, man. Peach has some shenanigans with those platforms. In particular, when they're low, not only can she get some grabs like that, she can also get those down smashes. Ooh.
Yeah, because you put them at like eye level, and then you just get decked in the face.
So much coverage. Unfortunate for Leazure, he drifts back a little too far to grab onto the ledge. Makes so that Rich is going to be taking the first stock in this game. Tried to find the bear afterwards, but that delayed getup actually catches him off guard, putting out the wall of knees. I like it. And that was really interesting, too, from both players. Leazure put out that wall of knees and expected that it was enough to condition Rich into rolling instead of doing a normal getup. But instead, when he goes for, that's why he goes for the bear. And Rich just goes for the simple standard getup and actually makes it back on stage safely. Piles on some really nice extra credit. But
yes!
grab knee is going to make it so it's 3 stocks apiece.
That's what I want to see. Now, on the left-hand side, you'll notice the platform's gone now, so there's better chance for like tech chases all while on the ground. And right now, leazure's taking advantage of that. People's elbow, not catching him. Ooh, ooh, Raptor boost straight into it.
Into the taunt. He's really feeling it.
Okay. Oh, I expected soft knee.
Those air dodges once again. Once again.
Okay. So what is leazure going to try for here? He has to get back to the ground, and at 120%, it's still difficult. He chooses up B a bit too early, goes into special fall, and gets clocked for it. 95% though on Peach. He's just got to hit the knee. He's got to hit forward smash. Pick the poison.
Last time we saw it grab knee, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. Gets the grab, but overshoots the knee.
There it is. Down tilt into knee. Great finisher. And now 29% is the difference. Not that much.
Still very close. Still very close. leazure has brought this back from a percentage standpoint, but to some extent, I don't know how much percents really play in this matchup.
It doesn't.
It does for Falcon against Peach, as in regards to how much damage he's putting onto Peach, because at higher percentages, you know, he has those KO options available where off of a grab, he can get the grab knee, right?
Air wobbles, knees, things like that. Yeah, but if you take her off stage and you can just say, you know what, I forced you down to be eye level, like a level with the stage, or just maybe a little bit above, I can still go out there and I can still stomp you and end off stocks early. So the option is still there. They both have kill potential, however, stomp isn't necessarily as viable, right? So you're right. When it comes to building percentages, but there's ways that you can go at certain percentages guarantee combos from into knee. So it's really this odd race at times.
I just feel like Falcon is looking for punishes and percentages, whereas I think that Peach, like it comes down to the game plan, right? All Peach wants to do is get someone off stage. And granted, with more percent, you have a higher chance of doing that, right? So I can see where percent matters there. But even to some extent, I wouldn't be surprised if we see leazure starting to maybe drift away towards the edges because, or sorry, Rich drifting away towards the edges because all he wants to do is just get a grab, back throw, and then do something like that.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing right now, actually, at these lower percentages. He doesn't necessarily want to just focus on taking center because he knows that Falcon. Oh, God, that was dirty.
Oh, God. Arizona percent. Whoa, there's the forward air. He's going to do it again? No, the drift back.
That's 2 times that drift back. Too much of a drift back has actually cost him. Honestly, based on the way that Rich has been edge guarding, I would have contested it. I would have contested it instead of just held forward the entire time because he hasn't done a great job of spacing those spares in a way that he can get complete coverage. But game number 3. This is going to be a 3 out of 5 set because it is finals.
Yep.
Let's see how it goes. Ooh, nice.
Multiple back airs. Looking like Toon Link stringing those two together. We string back airs together. Let's take them. Fade away knees. God.
And the moonwalks for good measure?
Oh my goodness. MJ will be proud.
It's not always about winning. It's about making a statement.
Bad.
Real bad. Ooh. That's very unfortunate for Rich. He wanted that fair to send leazure off of the stage, but it was a reverse hit, and because of that, it actually ends up sending him towards center.
Jab, grab, fair, no.
There. Off stage, an opportunity perhaps, but man.
That's you hate to see that kind of thing.
I've
seen that twice now, and it breaks my heart every time.
I'm watching this as a commentator, and I'm incredibly frustrated. But I can only imagine how much more frustrated Rich must be feeling.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's just not comfortable off stage, and it's honestly been costing him sets.
And right now, leazure looking to see if he can get a reverse knee on the receiving end of that dash attack. Frying pan, no eggs in there though. Oh my goodness, there's the raw down smash taking him off the side of the stage. Similar to looking to that Samus down smash, giving him that same effect, taking him off stage and end of that stock.
I think that leazure's trying to air dodge to get back onto the stage, but he was way too low, or he got caught underneath the ledge. But either way, finds himself off stage once again. Early up, he's going to result in him getting down smashed several times.
He did 3 down smashes, didn't get a ton of hits, but they all comboed into each other, which was hilarious. Oh my goodness. There's the back airs. I want to see the stomp. There it is.
But because it traded, he didn't have an opportunity to find the knee afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. He was stuck in hit stun himself. He doesn't drift forward enough to land the knee. There's the second hit in there. Good tech back onto the stage. Back air.
Nice.
That's going to be enough.
He has not been connecting with fairs very much, but his bear percentage, I think, is very high.
Yeah, his bear
Very
percentage is good. His nair percentage is really decent.
It's just the fairs have really been costing him.
Fairs have been a problem because they whiff a bit too early. Like, it doesn't actually get to the actual active frames part of it. So
Yeah.
he doesn't actually get the hit out. Now, granted, you can do that in neutral, and you can whiff that with the combination of float canceling, and then just go for grabs and setups like that. But usually you'll see guys go for nairs into that because it's just such a good, such a good quick attack. As soon as you land, you get to go for the grabs.
Ooh, overshooting another knee. Maybe an opportunity here. Stomp is going to send him directly off the top. Leisure's been in this position. Leisure has been in this position before, and he was able to bring it back. But I don't know. The way that Rich has maybe shifted up some of his odd choices might make it so that this is going to be a bit more difficult for us to see history repeat itself.
There's the nair.
Ooh, yeah.
Attack.
This is looking tough. This is looking really tough. Falcon at 75%. As well as the fact that he's a bit cornered now is looking very, very abysmal.
Ooh, turnip game. Forward smash? No.
Dazed and confused. Nair's going to send him right off the blast zone. Rich on set point. About to make it so that he has completed vengeance.
Yep. Be the knight.
Hmm?
Batman.
Oh. Did you say I'm the knight?
You said, I am vengeance, and I said,
No.
I am the knight.
I said he's about to
Claim vengeance.
kill him vengeance. I didn't say I am vengeance. What are you talking about?
Okay, so.
Here we go.
We're going into this next one here. Rich looking to see if he can continue to capitalize. He's been having good job in neutral with these down smashes. And Leisure, while we're having some good moments with knees, I kind of want to see some better conversions off of grabs at times. Sometimes I was like, that should have been a knee.
I think at around 80, his percentage rate has been pretty good off of grabs, but as it creeps higher and higher into the triple digits, I've noticed he has this tendency to kind of misjudge where he needs to be to plant the knee, or where Rich is going to be going with the throw. Very curious as to why he chose this stage, though. Like I said, I think that what Rich wants to do above everything else is just get Falcon off of the stage. And because the stage is so small, it's even easier for him to do it. The one thing, though, is because it's also so constricted, it might be a little bit more difficult for Rich to pull out some of those turnips. But I think that turnips weren't necessarily the biggest factor beforehand because Falcon has such a quick speed where he can maneuver around a stage regardless.
Agreed. I think he wants to see if he can get them into blast zones quicker. Potentially send them off to the side and then go for stomps. It's a lower blast zone, so you know it should be done for pretty easy. The sides aren't terribly far, so you could also do that. In terms of beads. Ooh, just got it just off the top. Just fantastic knowledge of where the opponent is and what options you have available. I like what I've been seeing from Leisure. That, not as much.
Man, those down smashes. Comes Rich. I think that might have been a finger flip, to be honest. He was probably trying to pull out a turnip, but he ends up going for the toad. That, or he might have tried to bait Rich to some extent, because we noticed so many times that, or sorry, bait Leisure, because we noticed so many times that whenever Rich pulls out a turnip, it's anytime he gets a hit on Rich and he has that little bit of time. So who knows? Maybe two different styles of thought there. But either way, regardless, Rich is looking very dominant on the stage. Counterpick definitely not in his favor, and it's looking very much like Leisure is probably going to be sent home.
I like what I've been seeing from that Raptor boost to knee. Nair? No, looks for fair instead. There's the drop down back here. A little moonwalk. I thought he was going to jump off for a second. Ooh,
reverse knee. Okay,
we'll take those. That's acceptable. That is an acceptable form of currency here, sir.
But the down smash.
Cash out.
If it was a higher percentage, he may have been able to have a grab after that up air. Gets a grab there, but not the best conversion. Able to get onto that platform and shield immediately. Beautiful. Liking it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Neptune. Oh, he needs the Shy Guy, though. He misjudged the knee once again. Misjudged it into SD. Misjudged it into the blast zone.
That's what happens whenever you really are fiending to finish stocks.
That's what honestly cost Leisure, was just misjudging where he needed to plant those follow-ups. made it so that he would put himself in bad positions and
Yep.
he would allow his opponent to recover.
Yep.
It honestly really cost him a set. Very unfortunate to see. But in the end, Rich is going to be going to grand finals where he's going to be squaring off against Blue Zeft.
Yep.